1001, it's a mother and son story. It's about Inez. She's a young woman who's just come out of Rikers and quickly reunites with her son who's in the foster care system. And because she's afraid that she might lose him again once he's moved to a new foster home, she decides to just impulsively take him and rebuild their life together. So you see them set out on this journey to bring their family back together in a New York City that's changing around them. When it came to like recreating New York, my production designer, Sharon Lemofsky, I think our collaboration was key, as well as my collaboration with Melissa Vargas, who did costume, and then Eric Yu, who did cinematography. But I think in the way Sharon and I talked a lot about New York, there was so many like specific things in terms of the exterior backdrops, like New York, the way it loses its individuality. You can even just see that in storefronts, us going from individual mom and pop shots that, you know, everybody can have the slice of the city, into big chains that you can get literally anywhere else in the world. It's just like, and so I think New York is becoming a lot more sterilized, and I think by establishing that very viscerally in the beginning of the movie, you can feel it by the end. Hillman Grads, Sight and Scene, and Make Ready, you know, it was a great team to work with. I think in terms of the women producers on the team, Lena Waithe and Julie Lebedev, I think they were both really like pivotal to my journey, and just feeling like this, I had the support that I needed. I think Lena, she was always just like, you know, one call away, and you know, if I ever needed any feedback from the screenplay to getting through production and all that stuff, she was always very supportive and you know, very like straight shooter when it came to like trying to help me hash out whatever needed to be hashed out. And I think Julie has always been just like so hands-on and such a solid partner across the board. It was nice to make this as my debut film because in so many ways, the coming of age of both these characters, Inez, she goes through her journey, but also Terry, you know. I think I related to it because it reflects my coming of age as well in a number of ways. And so I think that just to begin my journey with feature films from such a personal place, I think that's like really special, and I'm happy that I got to like do that now. To win the grand prize at Sundance was incredible. I mean, I think when I first got the award, I was just like, is this really happening? You know, I think it was such an honor, and I'm so excited for the platform that Sundance gave the film, and then the recognition they gave us with this title specifically. And yes, to be in a class of all these films that not only are just by filmmakers that I really admired, but these are films that have touched culture, you know, have had huge cultural impacts in their own way, and have their own place in the canon. So I think for this film to have that type of association as it begins its own life, I'm excited to see where it goes.